Hi there. Okay, I was hearing a message. Your ex, the person you're thinking about right now, is feeling guilty, okay? Feeling guilty about something they did when you were together. So anyway, I just pulled a few cards. I thought let's just have a look before I, give you this message. And yeah, it's like there was love triangle, okay? Now, love triangle can mean romance, but it can also just mean family, friends, but there was definitely some triangulation going on here. Third party, okay? And they moved on. All right, it was almost like, thank you, next, off they go. They feel very guilty about this, and I feel at the core of it, they feel really, really guilty about actually just moving on, because the energy of this card, right, is thank you, next. So they didn't just move on, it was as if you didn't exist anymore. They just cut you off, okay? I'm going to have a look at what's going on in their energy today, because I just feel a lot of shame from them, a lot of guilt, and a lot of pain that they've it's almost as if they know they've lost you, okay? Even if you are, you've forgiven them, or you really just aren't really that bothered anymore, they feel a lot of pain because they've lost you. So let's give this a shuffle, okay? Just while I'm shuffling there, thanks for watching. I hope you're okay. If you would like my help and you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. Links are in the description box to the website. All the readings are on there. Go check it out, and check out the free relationship report as well. Also, if you're new here, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be brilliant. And thank you for all your comments. Keep leaving them. I do read all of them, and I do send you all my love, always. Okay. Why is this? I just heard the word snake. Why did I hear that? Snake. It's almost as if your ex was very good at reinventing themselves. So they'd shed the skin, and then they slither off without a care in the world. But for some reason with you, I mean, you might never want to engage with this person again, but for some reason with you, they're having their guilt. They feel ashamed. Okay, what's going on in this person's energy? Yep, they had a new beginning. Okay, I think they're bored. Okay, the new beginning. So in their environment, we've got the Fool. So they thought it was going to be just easy, fun, no strings attached, no responsibilities, okay? And I do feel this is their overall energy. They do have a tendency not to want responsibility, just, you know what, I'm off I go. But it's clarified by the Nine of Swords. You're rent-free in their head. That's exactly what I was hearing before I did a pull this morning, like some cards came out. You are rent-free. They're very anxious. They're not sleeping. I think the choice they've made, regardless of your relationship, but I feel that the choice they've made, wherever they've gone, I'm hearing, whatever situation they've gone into, is causing them a lot of stress and anxiety. Their mental health might not be very good at the moment with this card, okay? I also feel they are the subject of gossip, whatever that means, okay? Somebody's talking about them, somebody's, on their case a bit, and they don't like that either. So they've got quite a lot of yucky, dense energy surrounding them. But they jumped off the wrong cliff with the Fool this time, okay? They should have thought about it before they did it. Now, the other card that came out at the beginning was giving money. So you might know what this means, giving money. I hear that they either have borrowed off somebody, or wherever they've gone, it's costing, okay? It's costing, all right? Let's have a look. One more, please, for the environment. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Now, that just means the move they made, the travel they did, has not worked out. They are now looking back massively at the decision they made. They're looking massively at the fact that they threw away a good thing with you, that they have a personality. They could be a fire sign, but they have a personality that is always itching for novelty for whatever reason. This is no blame, but they just seem to get bored, okay? But what they feel guilty about with you and the lie is they just literally thank you next. That's how they made you feel, like you never mattered to them. That could not be farther from the truth. You do matter. They are thinking about you constantly. They are very, very trapped in their own mind. They have made a massive F up. I won't use the full word, but that's how strong the energy is. They have made a massive F up, letting you go, cutting you off, and not even helping you get back on your feet, I'm hearing. All they would love now is to bring some balance back into this, some peace into your connection, and even a reconciliation with you, okay? They see you as their soulmate. They see you as their soulmate. And with the 3 of Wands in the reverse, there is nothing more they would like than to make the journey, whether they made it physically or they're just still in the same town, but would love nothing more than to make that journey back home to you. Okay. They know they had a lack of foresight, massive, no planning. I just don't feel there was any planning at all. I think that it was a very spontaneous decision. I think, I'll show you that card again. I think they got very carried away with it. It was very new, whatever it was, very bright, very shiny. I do feel that they denied whatever this was, okay, that they didn't tell you, that they just said no, not happening. One more for the environment, please. Page of Swords. Now, for me, this is clarifying that gossip I was feeling earlier. There's somebody in their environment who is very gossipy, very hypocritical, and quite malicious. This is also going on in their energy because the Page of Swords is a gossip. They're not bothered about the feelings of others. You know that personality or that person, excuse that noise, I think it's someone's car alarm. You tell them something in confidence and they can't wait to tell somebody else, but they always make sure they tell the person they shouldn't that will cause you the most problems. There's somebody in their energy. Now, it could be an air sign, it's a Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but they are very hypocritical. So that person is also stressing your ex out, whoever it could be, okay? What your ex would like to do, bottom of the deck, is 5 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So I feel they would like to move forward. They would like to speak to you. They'd like your forgiveness. And in a nutshell, they'd like to rejoin your world. Okay? They would like to rejoin your world. They've just been a fool, literally. They've just been a fool. Anything else, please? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, 6 of Pentacles in reverse means that, you know, there could just be unpaid bills. There's something to do with selfishness, stinginess, and miserly. Someone who's got a miserly energy in all of this. And the 10 of Pentacles in reverse is clarifying it. So there are some unexpected changes in your ex's environment to do with finances. Okay, I can't read it any other way with the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. I do feel in a love situation, in their environment, they've realised that whoever they've gone to is very miserly. Maybe that's what this money's about, or stingy, or they spend money they haven't got. And I feel that your ex has realised that you have the same values, okay? Where they are now, they've got different values, different traditions. The whole situation is unstable, okay? It's unstable. And I feel what I'm hearing, channeling, what your ex is thinking about is how do they regain their independence? Even before they came into you, how do they get their own space back? All right. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a female energy in their environment who's not particularly stable, can either hoard money, spend money, but is really a bit lazy, and someone who's suspicious, no motivation. Got their fingers burnt. Got their fingers burnt. Okay, let's see what they would like to say to you, that I'll get the best possible outcome today. Are they going to do anything? They are a bit stuck. Oh gosh, that's too many. I'm going to pick those ones up, and I'm going with these two. These three even. Oops. Okay. It was my fault, but I blamed you. They did. Moving on. Thank you. Next. I want to tell you how I feel. Someone desperately wants to tell you how they feel, okay? I look for you everywhere. Now, if you're not in the same town, that can just be on their phone, looking at pictures, or they'll be out walking and they'll see someone who reminds them of you, or there'll be a picture, or they'll go for a drink and there'll be a song that comes on in a bar. I just heard a bar. Okay, there's a musical song I'm hearing, but specifically that used to play in a bar. Okay, I can actually hear a song in my head. It's a Lady Gaga song. It's a Lady Gaga song, but I cannot remember the name of it. It's I don't know, it's 2.5 years, the lyrics, and I'm, coming back to you. I'll think about it. If I can remember it, I'll pin it in the comments. But if anyone else can guess what that is, we could start a quiz show, couldn't we? Off my 2 lyrics. Yeah, it's a song where she goes back and she's dressed in black and there's a cornfield, but I cannot remember the name of it. Anyway, let's get to the outcome. Anyone who can remember that, based on those lyrics, please stick it in the comments and put me out my misery. I think it's an age thing now, you see. That's my excuse. Anyway, best possible outcome for us gorgeous people. Okay, we've got a tower moment, so their situation is going to collapse due to the Page of Swords again, out twice. So somebody is going to step too far. Your ex is going to end the situation where they are. They're going to leave. They're going back into the Fool energy. Okay, so they're off on their travels again. Are they going to be in touch with you? Yeah, they are. The Magician, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Yeah, they are. You're going to hear from them. Okay, they could be manifesting you. You could be manifesting them consciously, unconsciously. We are manifesting all of the time. It's not some skill we need to learn. We just need to remember that is what we've done since we born, obviously we're babies, but since we can consciously think and remember our thoughts. But your ex is coming back. Massive tower in their environment. The whole it's a new 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's not stable, okay? But the key is this Page of Swords. So it could be an air sign, gossipy, malicious, really sharp, thinks they know it all. You know that know-it-all? They've got all the right things to say, okay? But they haven't got a clue what they're talking about half the time. They are involved in your ex's environment. that's going to bring the tower down, okay? So your ex is off on their travels again, leaving, but with the Magician, for me, that usually is a communication card, that your ex is going to go out. They're going to try emotionally, mentally, physically and energetically to at least tell you how they feel about you. Finally, this has been a long time coming for somebody. This has been a long time coming, you know. Before I finish, 2025 is a 9-year. Now, whether you believe in this or not, all I can say from my experience of 2025 and a lot of people very close to me, etc., etc., it has definitely been a year of endings. Okay, the Magician, next year is 1. The Magician is 1. New beginnings, new starts, fresh starts, energy into something that truly lights your life up. Okay, so I'll leave it with you. I love you very much. Let me know if you know what that song is. But remember, regardless of any of this, you are always chosen. You are the best. There is nobody better than you. Okay, head up. Remember who you are. You're a star. You're a blessing. Okay, anybody who knows you should be grateful you are in their life. Okay, I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.